All right, guys, I wanted to tell you about a deal that I got. I'm sure there'll be people that'll chime in the comments, probably people out there that work for these cell phone companies or know more details than I do about that. I don't really follow all the details with the cell phone companies and things like that, but I'm just going to give you my experience, guys. And this has to be, for me personally, the best deal I've ever gotten in my life since owning cell phones. So originally I had the iPhone 10 Max, and I had had that for about 2 years, and I am with Sprint. Now, Sprint and T-Mobile merged companies here not long ago. And I started getting really bad service in my house with Sprint. It was okay most places, but for some reason in my house, the signal had always been low, and the signal had got even a little worse. So I called Sprint, and they said, well, we'll send you a SIM card that is for T-Mobile. We're looking on the computer here, and the T-Mobile coverage is better in your area. So we'll send you the SIM card for free. Just go ahead and wait, till that gets here, put it in, we'll give you a call, we'll activate it, everything's free, and you should have, no problems after that. I said, okay. And then they're telling me, hey, would you like to upgrade? You're eligible for an upgrade. And I said, well, I've been kind of thinking about it. I'll check things out online and kind of, go from there. So the guy on the phone says, I can tell you what we have right now if you want to look into something. And I did not do the deal over the phone, guys. We're going to get to that. So I'm talking with the guy over the phone, and I'm like, yeah, probably the 12 Max Pro, the iPhone 12 Max Pro. He's looking it up, and he's telling me the colors, and I'm like, yeah, I probably would want the Pacific Blue. I just like blue. That's one of my favorite colors. So he's looking into it, and he's like, yeah, we're out of stock on that, and he's, taking a really long time. He's pretty much telling me that every iPhone Pro Max 12 is out of stock on, with them online. So he said, I can check in some places around you, some T-Mobile places, and see what they have. I said, okay, go ahead and do it. He checks around me local, and he said that there was a T-Mobile that had them in stock that was really close to me. And he says, so if you do even decide you want to get a phone, it'd be even faster, because you could go today and get a new phone activated, turned on in your name, and you wouldn't even have to wait for it to be shipped. So let me kind of backtrack here and tell you guys how I do my phone plan. I basically get a phone plan, and then I pay a monthly fee on top of the phone plan for the phone. So if the phone is $1,100, I pay the service fee for the data and everything else, and then I pay a fee on top of that monthly for the cost of the phone. My iPhone 10 Max had been paid off, though. That's just the way I do it. I'd rather do it that way than paying the $1,100 or $1,000 up front for the new iPhone. It works for me. So I go to the T-Mobile place that's near me, and I start looking around at stuff, and somebody comes over and asks me if I need help, and I did want to start talking with someone at this point, so I started talking to the person, and I said, yeah, let's just run some numbers here. I said, I know what my monthly bill is. My monthly bill is $118, and that is for unlimited everything on the iPhone 10 Max, with unlimited everything, except for the only kind of downfall was that I never really liked was that at the point of 50 gigabytes used in data for a month, everything over that, it would throttle down in speed to my phone automatically. I never did like that. I use at least 100 gigabytes of data a month on a cell phone, which is a lot. And the reason for that is mainly I upload all of my YouTube videos right from the cell phone. I video with the cell phone, I upload from the cell phone. When I want to watch movies, I connect my iPhone to the TV and I stream movies from my phone to the TV. All that uses a lot of data, especially the uploading videos to YouTube. That's what uses the most data. So he says, well, we have a plan for that at T-Mobile where you can pay a little bit more money and it never throttles at all, no matter how many gigabytes you use a month. Even if you use 500 somehow gigabytes, it would never throttle. I said, okay, we'll talk about that. So he's on the computer and he's looking at the screen and he says, I think I can get a pretty good deal for you. And I said, okay, what's up? And he says, right now we have a option to switch your billing over to T-Mobile, which is going to happen anyway, and everybody's going to be forced into it. But if you were to do this right now, and you got an iPhone 12 Pro Max, the phone would be $830 off of the price. Showed me it right on the computer screen. So the price of the phone would be $270. Or if you want to do it monthly, $11 a month. So I said, that sounds like a pretty good deal. I said, if you can get me a deal like that, if this is all true, and you can give me that kind of a deal, I probably would look at a watch as well, an Apple Watch. I've never had one. I've wanted to use one. And I think that we might be able to work something out here where if you can get me that deal, I will go ahead and get an Apple Watch too through you and just go ahead and buy that today as well. So he tells me, okay. And he says, let's just do all this together and we'll, see what we come up with and see what you think. And I said, okay, let's do it. So the iPhone 12 Pro Max is going to cost me $11 a month. And the Apple Watch here, which is a SE, was going to be added to that. I can't show you the phone because I'm recording with it right now. But the Apple Watch is going to be added to that. And I'm going to tell you guys this, the whole plan and everything, which really worked out amazing for me. So I'm going to get the Apple Watch with its own cellular plan to where you can make calls and texts without even having a phone with you or with your phone turned off. So I could leave my phone at home, go somewhere, I could use maps, I could call people, I could text, I could do almost everything that a phone can do from that watch. It has its own cellular line to the watch, which is very cool. Then I'm also wanting the upgraded plan to where my data never throttles no matter how much I use. It never throttles down in speed. It always stays the same. So he's putting things in the computer and he says, okay, so the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the Apple Watch with the cell plan, the upgraded cell plan for unlimited data with no throttling, and he's adding everything together and seeing what everything is going to come up to. And then I was pretty blown away because I saw that all of this, the upgraded plan, the watch, the brand new upgraded phone, was going to cost me less per month than what I pay right now with no money paid up front whatsoever. So I was pretty blown away. So my bill is going to be $116 a month. iPhone 12 Pro Max, unlimited data, the Apple Watch with a cellular plan, and the upgraded plan. All that for $116 a month. And it is so well worth it to me because I consider YouTube like a side thing for me. So I use this in a business way as well. I got everything set up, everything going, and left the store and stuff, and everything was just like they said it would be. I tested the watch, tested out the phone, and here's what's even better. Remember how I told you my Sprint service was very bad in my house? Not only is T-Mobile service way better in my house, I can stream movies from like Netflix or Tubi to my TV, and it streams in full HD. When I would do this with my Sprint plan on my old iPhone, it was never in high quality HD. It was always like a 720 or 480 was max I could get in the house. So all the way around, this thing is better. It works everywhere in the house. It works way better. I think they said something about part of the plan was called the Magenta Max through T-Mobile. Any of you guys are in the situation I was in, you might want to go look into that because it was an amazing deal and I'm very happy, guys. I got upgraded all the way around. I can do much better video quality for you guys. Also, I now have 5G on this phone, which means that I will be able to live stream and get much better video quality and sound quality than I ever could before with the 5G live streaming. So I'm hoping to definitely up my game on YouTube, which is a big part of my life, YouTube on the side. And I want to be able to do those things like live stream when I want to and have a clear picture and a clear sound. And with 5G, that's what you can do. So there you go, guys. That was the great deal that I got. I'm so happy. I really like the Apple Watch. I never had one before. Didn't know how I would like it. And I come to find out just how handy having an Apple Watch is. And I'll tell you, the first time I realized how it was something that I really wanted and needed. I'm down at the park walking my dog. I got a leash in one hand, and I'm walking along, taking control and care of him. Someone texts me. I can just turn my wrist toward my face. The screen comes on. I can see the text, and I can talk to the watch and text them right back while taking care of and walking and holding the leash for my dog and concentrating on what I'm doing. I can text someone back or talk to someone over the watch while I'm walking the dog. Just little things like that so far have already shown me that I really do like and need the Apple Watch. It really is coming in handy the more I'm using it here. So I do like the watch. If you're on the fence about it, I suggest maybe trying one out. I do like it, and there's so many things I haven't even got into yet with that watch as far as that and in conjunction with the phone. But I'm really happy with everything, guys, and I hope to be able to get you guys a lot better content and a lot more high quality content. So until next time, guys, this is DOF, and I'm out.